life.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Shane. It's About Life Podcast. What's up, all my lifers? Welcome back. All my newcomers, make sure you like the videos and subscribe to the content. You know what I'm saying? It helps me get known. It helps the algorithm. It helps the channel get bigger. So I would love to have your help. And obviously, I will continue to make as best quality content as I can. I'm trying to make this better and better and better as I go. But anyways, getting into the topic of the day. I wasn't going to do this, but I want to do it. I do and I don't. But we're going to talk about Mr. West, right? Our boy Ye, right? So a lot of people are saying he crazy, you know, because he went on there and he stated that he had mental issues and needed medication and all this stuff. And then now he's, you know, transitioning to talking about something more real. That's, you know, a lot of people just all over the place when it comes to Ye, right? There's a lot of talk about him, you know, a lot of his stuff talking about going DEFCON 3 on the Jewish community and stuff like that. I think a lot of stuff is being taken out of context when it comes to him, or they're just trying to pretty much just make it seem like just throw what he's saying under the rug. He's crazy. He doesn't know what he's talking about, which is also a war tactic, right? So, meaning if you look into like Socrates, right? Looking at Socrates got banished or sentenced to death for basically getting the youth to rise up and think, right? Whenever you get the youth, and when I say the youth, I mean, quote unquote, the young male population to actually start thinking, it's completely dangerous towards the top tier individuals because they want to stay in power, right? So they don't want the younger guys to take them out of power and then they no longer are in power or they get destroyed, right? Replaced, so to say. So, you know, they did it with Andrew Tate. You know, they do it with Musk. You know, they do it with Ye, and they do it with many other people, many other guys that are talking to the youth about what we all feel is the truth. Now, I'm nowhere near part of this woke community shit. That's not my shit. I awakened to myself. I see things with my own perspective. I see things my own way. I don't need to be part of a tribe or a community to freaking think. Right? I think for myself. I don't think with a tribe. That tribalism thing is extremely dangerous. Yes, we use it and it works, but it's extremely dangerous. Right? It's extremely dangerous. It's better to have your own damn thought process. But then again, if you want to team up and you want to take out tyranny, like a tyrannical government, so to say, then you're going to have to be involved with a tribe. You can't do it on your own. But I don't know what y'all think about Ye. You know, but I know whether he's crazy or not, he does say some pretty interesting stuff that does make a lot of sense and is incredibly relatable to the people. I do know the trust that the people have in him is shaky because in the past where he would go on there and he would give his take and then the album would drop like a week later and it's like, you know, oh, you just using us to buy your damn album and shit like that. I get it. You know, I get it. You know, some stuff there is factual evidence behind some of his stuff. Like, for example, you know, the Jewish community does own a lot of shit. You know, they do own a lot of stuff and they do hold some people back, so to say. Right? But whoever's in power is always going to do that. We can't deny that factor. If you're in power, you know, you don't want people to come take your power, man. You don't even want to be challenged. You know what I mean? It's just the way of power. Yeah, you have to understand how that stuff works, right? So, for example, a good thing for you to read if you're interested in power is The Art of War by Sun Tzu, right? We also got, what else we got here? We got 48 Laws of Power, right? That's another good book for you to read, 48 Laws of Power, right? I got a whole bunch of them in here. That help you think. Another good one that's really low rated and underrated is, let me grab this up real quick. Code to the Extraordinary Mind by Vishen Lakhiani. This book is incredible, right? Very underrated. I would definitely recommend people getting into that. And of course, you got, Think and Grow Rich and stuff like that, right? But Ye is on stuff. He has his own thought process. But I don't think I do think you need to think for yourself, number one. But let's play some of his clips and see what y'all think.
People call me and they'll say, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm okay because I express myself." We're living in a world where expression is becoming illegal. They try to make it where you can't have an opinion, or people have their own political opinion, social agenda, and financial control ideas that they want to put out. And if you disagree with that, then you're the person that's at fault. If you actually have a difference of an opinion of what the media is putting out, then they have a group set of people that will go up and attack.
Now, I get it. I get what he's saying. Like, if you're trying to become financially successful, which is the goal for most men, and if you're trying to grow your notoriety and become basically famous and known, yes, you're gonna have there's gonna be some boundaries that the crowd holds you accountable for, and so to say, like your fans have a level of control over the artist. The artist doesn't have total control if he's trying to benefit from his work. Now, if you got guys that aren't really focused on benefit, like Duchamp and let me see, all the old school artist guys, like I don't think they were really truly focused on becoming famous. They were just expressing their work, and they didn't care what people thought about it or not. And some of them gravitated towards the world and changed it forever, right? So it just depends. I understand you want freedom of expression on like Twitter and social media and shit like that, but unfortunately that's not everything, man. People are trying to make it everything because they want the world to acknowledge them. But we all can't lie. We're all in here for attention, right? That's what everything is. It's all based on attention. My podcast grows because I get attention from the crowd. Then the crowd starts to turn my way, and then somebody else takes some of that attention and it turns the other way, and it's back and forth and back and forth. And that's how the thing works, right? So I get what he's saying. Attention becoming illegal. Expression becoming illegal, which would make sense if you watch my last Thursday episode talking about the biological engineering of the human experience, turning us into machines. Now, if they're turning you into a machine, they don't want human expression. They don't want expression at all. It makes very good sense if you put those two pieces together. Well, this is a little old, so he doesn't have his beard right here. So this is a little bit of an older clip.
People don't stand up and protect.
But it aged incredibly well.
Their dreams. People are too scared of getting, spoofed in a way. And the irony of it is, so many people that are creatives. Think about a creative person in school. When you picture them, you're probably picturing them all the way in the back of your class, sketching or maybe getting beat up. And I'm the one creative, and this is the reason why I went on stage. This is the reason why I did this, because creatives have got beat up my entire life. And there's moments where I stood up to drug dealers in Chicago and said, "You can't have my publishing, come and kill me. Do whatever you're going to do, but you're not going to bully me. You're not going to stop me, because my mother made me believe in myself. No matter how many people tell me, stop believing in yourself. Stop saying what you can do. Stop affirming what you're going to do and then completing that in real life. That's the improper way to do it. I refuse to follow those rules that society is set up in the way that they control people with low self-esteem, with improper information, with branding, with marketing. I refuse to follow those rules. It's about truth. It's about information. It's about awesomeness. And the only luxury is time. The time you spend with your family. That's the only luxury.
So that's what I'm saying, though. Like, how can you take that clip right there and say the man is crazy? That's completely relatable, especially if you're an artist or you're a creator. It's a human being. That's very extremely relatable. That's not crazy talk, right? That's a man expressing himself, with experiences, things he's been through, right? And he's relating it to your story, so to say. He's letting you know, like, listen, you don't have to follow the society rules to become someone, right? You don't have to follow these rules. You could do your own thing, but you're gonna get beat up, meaning you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to fight. They're gonna take down your shit. They're gonna burn your stuff away. They're gonna say you're crazy. They're gonna say you can't do it. All that shit. But you just gotta keep on going and keep on pushing. It's just like with these videos, man. I was making content with no views, man. No views. 1 view, 3 views, 2 views. Then I get 100 views. Then I get 77 views. You know what I mean? And that's enough for me. Honestly, I'll continue making these videos as long as one person's watching. That's enough for me. Because I might not be able to change the world, but maybe I could spark the mind that can. That's Tupac. Right? That's all it takes is that one soul, that one person that hears your voice in a time of need. And that time of need rises that person to get to a level of extreme success that helped them, that fueled them, that gave them the energy they needed to continue. And that's all that really matters, man. And you got your family. Spend time with your family. Take care of your kids, your wife, your lady, all that shit. He's not lying, man. Like, I didn't hear a word in there that didn't make no sense. Both of them. You know? Now let's continue on.
Here you go.
With Nike, right? Nike is as famous as... You say Nike's more famous than PayPal, right?
Yeah.
Right. What number company do you think PayPal is?
I don't know.
Number 4.
Overall?
Overall, you got... Well, you know what the number 1 is, right? It's Apple.
Yeah.
I'm forgetting number 2, but number 3 is McDonald's. Then SpaceX is maybe 6 or 7. It's really interesting that as lit as Elon is, his previous company is actually still worth more than SpaceX. So, what number company do you think Nike is? The Nike. Number 321.
Managers.
It's not there.
Now, real quick, I want you to think about that. Do you understand how he studied business and economics? He's not reading off of a damn board right there. And he knows the slot numbers of these companies in order of success. That tells you something about his mind. That's not crazy. That's intellect. That's knowledge. That's not crazy. He's not crazy, man. He's not.
To be as big a financial company as it can be, it's there as an influencer because black people love Nike.
Tell them.
So Nike is like a company that is redlining and gerrymandering black people. So the reason why Gap wanted me to go to Gap, it wasn't based on,
influence.
we need to get our stocks up. You know, it's like these companies, when they've been around for a long time, Gap's not like, they're like, we're in a rag trade, we're never going to be Apple. And everyone, all these American companies somehow took this deal where they start putting in these really awkward, weird number kind of CEOs. Like Nike's got one, the Gap had one, it didn't work out. And there's all of these weird operators inside of companies. Even in Balenciaga, you know.
You see that? You see how you're looking around like that? I got him a little shook. He had to be like, oh, hold on, what's going on over there? Like, he's watching everything that's happening. You know what I mean? It's very interesting.
And they're just there for control. Steve Jobs talked about it.
Mind control.
Yeah, Steve Jobs did talk about it, yes.
You can have is control. Look at me.
By the way, Steve Jobs, where is it? Yes. When Steve Jobs died at his funeral, he gave everybody a copy of a book, and that book is this book right here, The Autobiography of a Yogi. Yeah, Steve Jobs gave everybody a copy of this book at his funeral. Now, what this book basically is, in my opinion, is a belief system shaper. It helps shape your belief system to help you believe in the impossible. And that's how you can manifest things into existence. But let's continue on.
All the money, all the influence, and I have to act a complete ass to have any say-so of anything that my children are doing, because that group of people have control and say-so over all the children inside of the clan. So
Tell them, Kanye.
that's what these companies are set up for. That's the type of CEO.
Now, what did he mean by that? All the children inside of the clan. Because he doesn't mean the entire country. He means the clan. Does he mean, like, the fact that he has children with Kim Kardashian? Interesting. Well, let's keep this going.
Especially when the founders are out of there, they kind of just give the companies up to a bunch of people, and they're all in cahoots.
Facts.
Like anyone that ever worked with me, they just look at, oh, who's Ye farming for talent that we can hire to be our new
All three coming out.
BLM office manager.
Yeah, so I don't see a level of craziness in his explanation of things. You know, a crazy person can't point out facts and statistics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's not crazy, man. He's not. And he's not anti-Semitic. It's a bunch of bullshit. I just wanted to give you a little insight on that, though. I believe in Kanye West. I always have. I've always liked his. I always liked his personality, his music, everything. He's always been one of my number one idols, and he continues to be. You know what I'm saying? So, all praise to Ye. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. Keep staying strong. There'll be more content on this. I want to start throwing some more of his videos on here. Very inspiring guy. Very inspiring guy. So that's About Life podcast for y'all. You know, just remember, when you're watching some of Ye's videos, just remember, the man is not crazy, right? So take what he's saying and allow it to inspire you instead of throwing anger and shade, right? So I love y'all. We out of here. It's About Life podcast. Your boy Shane. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the content. You know what I'm saying? I need that. And comment down below. I need all your information. I want your opinions. I want your criticism. All that shit. It helps the channel grow. And all my lifers, thank you for watching. Join the Discord. I got more stuff coming. We out of here. Bye.